Hello everybody, this is Milky. Welcome back to another Sword of the Season Friends of the Mirutan Let's Play. Today Milky is finally going to the mine and meanwhile share some mining tips with you guys. Hope you will find it helpful and let's get started. Oh, and Milky was so silly. The reason that Milky wasn't able to trigger the cutscene to get a fish rod is because I don't have an empty slot in my tool pocket. Thanks for my awesome viewers to tell me in the comments. You guys are the best. And here's my harvest sprite friend that will help me watering the farm today. Oh, isn't he amazing? But I'm not going to keep giving him my precious honey because we need to give it to other harvest sprite and try to get all of them start working for Milky. Wow, I forgot how slow they were at the beginning. You know, when they're super experienced, they actually work super fast and super, they were able to water a lot of the farm just by themselves. And you can see Milky was trying to use my farming map to find my horse. Hello, little horsey. There's a good little one, hungry and grow up strong, okay? Aw, he's so cute. And I did get questions in the comments about how to keep your horse. So one way to get good relationship and increase your relationship with your horse is buying a brush and brushing them every single day. And once you unlock one, you will be able to buy a little pet treats that you can feed your horse with. And they will love it. It will help you increase your relationship with all your pets. One of the saddest things is definitely having your horse taken away from you by the end of the year because you don't have a good enough relationship with your horse. So Milky will definitely recommend try to get some good relationship with your horse by giving them horse treat or just making sure to brush him once in a while and he will treat you nicely. Also, it will help you to win the horse race in the second year, which makes you bunch of money. So it's pretty amazing and a win-win. There we go! After emptying my backpack slot, Milky finally triggered the cutscene to get our fish rod. It's so important. Oh, I'm so happy. Please don't make the mistake that Milky made. I was so silly about it. I got a fish rod! Oh, I love it. So Milky actually got all the fish in my other save file. And some of the fishes we can start fishing them in the first year. And some of them is probably pretty hard to get until your second year. But don't worry. I think we will be able to get all the fishes when we are second year. Wow, lucky Milky! So after giving the harvest sprite some colored grass for a few days, they're already at 3 music notes, and apparently I can ask them to help me with the farm work already. Pumpkin, you're so nice. So in the early game, I will just assign all of them to help with watering the crops because we don't have too much else that needs help with. So I'm gonna say that's right. And then another person is, I think I also got yellow harvest sprite, Sunny, to help with it. And I did get a question in the comments about since we can only ask for help for at most 7 days, what about the day when the harvest sprites cannot come? So what Milky usually do is, because I'm really lazy about watering the farm, especially when we have tons of things to farm, what Milky will do is trying to save and reload until I make that day rainy. So the only day when the harvest sprite couldn't come with helping my farm work, it will always be rainy. Then we never need to water our farm again. Only recommended for the lazy farmers like Milky. Another person that you can give colored grass to is Doctor. He also like it a lot. So Milky really like colored grass for early game because it's a great gift. Later in the game, when we are a little bit richer, you can buy flowers, which a lot of town people like, and chocolates. They're all super useful tips that tons of town people like. And Karen, as we mentioned, likes bamboo shoot. And Milky already said hello to everybody in town, so I'm ready to start the mine. The reason Milky want to start the mine so early is because I want to get a better relationship with Wang by getting some gold ore to him. Of course, Wang likes gold ore. It's so funny because Wang likes everything that's gold related and money related. And right now, the first thing we want to do is using a save and load method so we can get down into deep mine levels even though we're still early in game. So the first thing Milky do is trying to save the file before we do anything. And then we use our iron hoe to start finding the ladder. Okay, so we found the ladder. And now all we need to do is just read the file. And then just go straight to the ladder. So we don't need to use any energy. Well, we barely use any energy just for the second floor. And then after we go down to the second floor, save again. And then another tip is how to quickly find ladder. Milky found this so helpful. It really helped me to go through the mine quickly and able to reach 250th floor for both mine. The thing is, ladder cannot show up in the circles that's right by the previous ladder. For example, Milky will try to show you guys what I mean. So right now I'm going to hold this ground here. These are all the blocks that's adjacent to the previous ladder, and it's not possible for the ladder for the next floor to show up within here. Because it's not possible for the ladder to show up here, you don't want to mine the squares that's right next to the ladder. And what you want to mine is the squares that are 2, 3, and 4 distance away from the ladder. For example, in this case, the ladder is right next here because there's much higher chance for the ladder to show up within these squares. And you might be wondering, why doesn't Milky mine this area? That's because the outer rim of the mine is also not possible for the ladder to show up here. So that really narrows down the squares that we need to mine, and this tip really helped Milky to find the ladder to the next floor easy. And once we find the ladder to the next floor, we actually just need to read the journal, and then we can just remine the section we need, which I think is this one. And dun, we only need to use 2 energy to already go down to the next floor. Isn't that super helpful? And then today Milky's goal is just going to the 9th floor and then get some gold ore for 1. And one sad thing to note is that even though the next floor ladder has a higher chance to show up within those blocks, sometimes it does not, and we need to dig through almost half of the full room in order to find it. But that's okay, it doesn't happen that often, and personally, Milky find out usually I can find the ladder by just digging through those squares that Milky showed you before. And the same rule applied for the bigger room. You can see Milky was able to find the ladder within 4 blocks away from the ladder. And please ignore this one, Milky accidentally mined it. But you can find out that it's pretty easy, so we don't need to mine the rest of the room. And now all we need to do is just read in the file and then go straight to where we found it, which sometimes is blocked, so we have to break sunstone. At least I got some copper out of it. That's pretty nice. And then get to the ladder. Oh no, I think it's that one. Oops, sorry. Sometimes Milky would forget it, but that's okay. You can see we still have a lot of extra energy, and the Milky is already at the 4th floor. Lucky! Milky already started getting gold ore in the 8th floor, and I found the ladder to the 9th floor. And then I think this is the floor that Milky will try to get 9 gold ore, or well, as much as I could take, and then give them all to Wang to become friends with him. Wow, what an amazing mining trip! Milky was able to get much more than 9 than I thought, and well, I only have 2 energy left, so I need to save those. And the one thing is, if your backpack is full like Milky, you can actually throw some of it, like the scrap ore that I don't really think we need, so we can try to throw it by hitting the button, but I don't know why it's not working. Here we go, it's working now, and we can throw all of it to make some backpack space for some more silver. Oh, this is amazing! I'm so happy with my mining trip, and I'm ready to go back to exit the mine. Wang is going to love so many items we got. Oh, and I triggered a cutscene. Wow, we're so lucky today. It's a rival cutscene between Karen and Rick. I don't think I have ever seen it before. And Karen is saying, hey, so have you heard anything from your dad lately? Nope, not a word. Not only did he up and leave mom, when he's sick, he hasn't checked in even once. What a jerk, huh? Aw, poor Rick. I do feel really bad. Wow, maybe retract those fans a little bit, dude. He did leave because he's looking for a cure for your mom, right? I don't think that's something a person would do unless they really cared about their family. Yeah, that's true, Karen. And since he's not here, you gotta step up and take care of both your mom and Popri, got it? Well, of course I know that. Aw, actually their relationship is so nice. Good. On that note, what say we head home? Yeah. Thanks, Karen. Aw, wow. I'm surprised that I was able to view a rival event. That also means I need to get better relationship with them so they don't accidentally become a couple and then just leave Milky behind. That would be so sad. I still need to trigger the cutscenes with the characters, but that's something Milky will focus later in game. Right now, I just really want to focus on making more money and so we can buy gifts for the characters and start buying animals and all that. Lucky Milky just watching the TV and found out that tomorrow is finally another rainy day. So one tip for keeping the harvest sprites keep watering your farm is if you find out tomorrow is a rainy day, you can tell them to stop today and then tomorrow go to their house and ask them to start working the day after tomorrow. This way, you can use the rainy day to reset their count. But right now, most of the Milky's harvest sprites are having 7 days left, so I don't need to worry too much about it. And lucky Milky today, I accidentally triggered a cutscene with Jennifer. It's so nice. I think a lot of the cutscene with Jennifer actually happens in the mountain, and we can say, yeah, let's back it up a little, or yeah, my chakra are totally aligned. Well, we should definitely say our chakras are aligned, so she feels like we're feeling the energy of the mountain. And she said, I don't mind. I see you're someone who understands this choose lovely. When I bring up this subject, most people simply end the conversation with a puzzled expression. Oh no, that's so rude, Jennifer. I wouldn't do that to you. I spend nights at the inn, but the rest of the time you can generally find me here at my tent. That's amazing. Come and visit me again if your energy inspires you to. That's what I want. There is much I want to ask you. Good. I actually really like Jennifer. She's a pretty interesting character, definitely different from most of the characters that Milky has encountered. And the gift to her is also very easy. She likes flower too, just like our beautiful goddess. And finally, after working super hard to get the gold ore, we can finally gift it to Wang. Here, Wang, I worked super hard for you, digged almost half of the afternoon, even though the time in game doesn't move. But Milky worked super hard for you, and he said, Hiya, you're a good person, yes, you have made me happy, 谢谢. Oh, good. All I want is making you happy, Huang. Let's see if we at least add a music note with Huang after giving him so much gift. Still no, oh gosh, I found that the normal mode is actually it's harder to get good relationship with people than the simple mode, but don't worry, we'll keep trying and one day we will win Huang's heart with all the gold that we gave him. Oh no, Milky triggered another rival cutscene from between Gray and Mary. No, Milky's so sad because Gray is actually the bachelor that Milky used to marry when I first played the original Mineral Tongue. I'm so sad, Gray. Why are you doing this to Milky? I wonder if Gray likes ore too. Let Milky check. Oh no, Milky can't. I have to save the gold ore to Wang. Just you wait, Gray. Once Milky get rich, I will buy you all the gifts and we can increase our relationship super fast. Lucky! Today, while Milky is just working on the farm, I actually got my first power berry. Whoops! Oh, I hope I didn't miss it. No! Well, I missed that one. Oh, I didn't know that Zack would be sad if we get nothing for him. It's okay, you know. How about you try raise some chickens, treat them right, and they will give you fresh eggs every day. Well, thanks for the tips, Zack, but Milky is too poor to have chickens. Maybe one day, huh? But it's super cool that I got the power berry. In the other file, Milky got 10 power berries, and they are quite hard. I think We can only get all of it in the second year since one of the power berry actually come from winning the pet competition. But that's okay, we will get to it. And that's it for our today's video. I really hope you find Milky's mining tip helpful and enjoying the video. If you do, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And hit the bell button if you would like to get some updates from Milky. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you have any question for Milky, feel free to drop it in the comments. And I will see you guys next time.